Welcome back, gamers and girls. I am currently running to the mission because it changed as I was waiting. I'm not sure if you remember, but it was only yesterday that you would have seen this, unless you're watching it in a strange way. We're trying to infiltrate a meeting to help out Kub, or one of his friends, I guess. The guy who helped us get to Goat Skin. How'd you get in here again? I think this is the same place actually, it just looks different. It's around here. I remember there being a little ways to get in. Yeah. So we infiltrated. I just need to tell him the Jewish. Can you move the Jewish man?
I'll be right there.
There you are. That's not you. Wrong guy. Where's the right guy?
You can't be here.
I'm not in here. I'm trying to find the right guy. No.
Sorry. Careful.
Excuse me. Coming through. Where is he? Oh, he's upstairs. Bro, could you go away? I don't need you in my face. I'm trying to find your boss. And it's nighttime, and he would like it if I told him now, instead of like 20 minutes down the line. So is it upstairs? Up here? I don't see anyone else.
Well, are you?
Yes, I'm going. Move out of the way. Okay, because this is going to be tedious, we're going to do another. We're going to wait until the morning because for some reason they will.
Didn't even hurt.
Yeah, well, you stopped my timer thing for you to come and tell me that. Could you please do one? I'm trying to wait for the time to go by. Ah, bro. This guy. It's like I don't pull my sword out and just start swinging at him. I'm not in your place anymore, so leave. Thank you. God damn, that guy was persistent, wasn't he, guys? God damn. I was just trying to do my job. Wait a minute. Is that... How far back is that? That's like far left corner. So wouldn't that be like... I guess. Hey. Hey. Yeah, get into bed so I can look around. Actually, no. Is it down below? I think it's going to be down here. Oh, yeah, there we are. Right there. That's what we were trying to look for. He's above, though, which is kind of strange. Also, I don't think I'm meant to be in here.
Stay low for bread.
Hey,
it
woman.
happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Can I, like, trade? I don't want to trade. Like, looking to see if there's any... Have you got any spare rooms in Keeper?
Friend. How can I help?
You don't have any rooms. Alright, that's cool, I guess. I'm going to wait out here quickly, and I'm going to speed the time up. I keep pressing that button. Doesn't matter when. Alright, hopefully no one bothers me while I do this. So wait until the morning means that there was no point in me sleeping as Henry. Food-wise, that'll last us for like another day at least in game. Do. Okay, so now you're just here, Samuel.
Oh, where have you been, Goy? They have been waiting for you.
I got held up. It was obviously a trap.
I'm not stupid. It sounded suspicious to me. And you just come straight to me? Among my people?
I wanted to take you by surprise.
Well, you managed to do that. I was expecting you to come to the courtyard. You do not look particularly cautious. If you had come on time, you would have faced quite an unpleasant meeting. That I can assure you. You're not the first to come looking for Lord Liechtenstein, and none of them had exactly good intentions.
But I have good. Oh, can't you tell him that? Because he's gonna. You want me to kill. You want. Okay, I'm having an absolute meltdown in that. You want to kill me. That's what I was meant to say. Me, Sigismund spy, ridiculous. But I have good intentions.
So you want to kill me?
When you put it like that, admittedly, it sounds pretty bad. But yes, we wanted to.
So what's changed?
While you were gone, I asked around about you. Somebody saw you at Zuchtol in the company of the Margrave. That is some highborn mensch. How do you know him?
My father knows him. Do you get it now, who I am?
So you know now that I'm not one of Sigismund's spies?
You may not be Sigismund's spy, but I still do not know who you actually are.
You don't need to
Doesn't
know.
matter. Take me to Liechtenstein and you'll find out. He'll want to know too.
As you command, worthy sir. There is just one thing. Liechtenstein is in hiding, and I have my orders, regardless of who you are.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you will have to wear special headgear for the occasion. A sack over your head.
I knew it was going to be that. Let's go then.
Whatever. Just get me to Liechtenstein.
I actually do have a sack over my head.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go. Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Terribly. In words, badly. Disastrously. I'm gonna go with disastrously.
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did. In the end. Consistently. What? Because I can't say that word. It was a touch and go, but say you basically elaborate on it. So we're going to do that.
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman on the gallows for poaching?
He looked like a tramp. I mean, he did though. He did.
Well, he looked more like a tramp than a nobleman at the time. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You?
Yeah, me.
Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
Fuck Istvan Toth. I hate that guy. I wonder if his man is going to come
What
after me.
happened next?
We attacked Nabrovkov. Nabravkov, they say it. I'm going to elaborate on everything because this guy is an ally. I goddamn hope it's an ally. If not, then we are done for.
Von Bergov was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Nah, she don't.
There was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
Yeah, you know him?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Bergov. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Bergov and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
Things happen fast. They blew us. I love what you can say, right? Things happen fast, and on the other hand, you can say they blew a tower up and took us prisoner. Like the thought of blowing a tower up with the finger of God, which is such a stupid name. Like if we used ARs back in those days, do you reckon they would call the 5 hands of machine guns or something like that? I don't know. It just seems a bit far-fetched. But I mean, back in the day, you didn't get stuff like what we get now.
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Good name.
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You say that again?
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. If only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He
You guys
expressly
didn't get to see
forbade me
that.
to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Jobst.
He's a coward. No, he
If
is a
we
coward.
cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
That's all. Don't mention the betrayal. It's about your safety. Yeah, I mean, this guy here could... Oh, I forgot and I've just spilled my guts. Oh, no. Ah, it's about your safety.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologise for Godwin.
I apologise.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you know. Because you might know. Now,
Because you know how to do it. Don't you?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
of course I
I
do.
don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
If he's in the fortress, we don't turn a chance. Let's go and free him. I mean, oh yeah. Henry is always kind of like... the way I play Henry is a bit more tactical.
Well, that's fucked then.
Sometimes.
How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Why would I convince him? I think that you're just sending me for the sake of it. Fine, I'll talk to him.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but Surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Why are the Jews helping you?
Why are the Jews helping you?
Because I asked them to. Most Christians avoid Jews. And probably wouldn't even think of looking for something or someone here. Besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von Berkov. So I don't have to worry about someone ratting me out.
They know von Berkov?
Sadly, they do. Von Berkov instigated a pogrom in Prague. Not long ago, our new king gave him his blessing. Those who survived fled here or to Kolin.
Where are we in fact?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot.
What are you actually doing in Kuttenberg? That is a good question, because, I mean, I forget. So you may as well get a refresh from me.
What are you doing here in Kuttenberg?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're not.
I gave him some information before I had to go into hiding, but it's complicated. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say, that he'll be able to make a deal with Sigismund.
You don't believe Job's plan will work?
Trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. It's better to assume something will go wrong. That's why I always have at least 2 plans, and the backup includes all of Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the brim with them. Nearly every noble house has lost some property to him. They can't do much on their own, but if they join forces, now that could make a difference.
I can feel a war coming on just outside Kuttenberg. If you remember where Sigismund's camp is, I mean, you mess with too many noblemen, you're going to get a stick in your butt. I'll go and see Rufard.
All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Yeah, it's true. So it was a good thing trusting this Jewish man. He could have just basically did what Ishvan did to me and tried to kill me. We gotta go visit Rufard's palace. Is it Rufard? This way? Yeah. Hey guys. Wait, it's a random... Oh, okay. Alright, we'll put that down, and then a Rufard. Is it Rufard? Oh, wrong one. Okay, he's over there. We're going to cheese it though, and we're going to go right here, and then we're going to go run it there. Gutenberg. It's going to be facing towards where we came. That's how it normally goes, so yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse you too. I need to do levels. I don't do my levels sometimes. Player. Yeah, look at that. Strength already. What does this give me? You can carry a sack or even a dead person or an unconscious body. The weight only counts as half. That's not as great. Train hard, fight easy. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. Vitality. Well dressed. What's that? Your clothes and body will get dirty 20% slower. In addition, by washing at a tub, you can get rid of it. I don't care about that. Next to godlines. Is that how you say it? You'll heal 25% faster while you're sleeping. That's something I need. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Crafting. We're going to go with something that's going to go where your gear will be damaged 10% slower. I need that, especially for my shoes. God damn. Oh, I didn't mean that. to make sure I didn't miss that. Drinking. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from heights because of the... Okay, so that's barefoot. Amazingly, when you're drunk, you make 20% less... You know what? Why not? I mean, that doesn't make any sense because drunks make loud noises. I don't like drunks. When riding off-road, your horse will consume stamina 10% slower. Roadrunner, I mean... If you're charging someone with your horse, their morale will drop. Oh, that might be not bad, you know. Survival. When collecting herbs. I don't care too much for herbs. We're going to go with... While in the forest, your scent will be halved. I don't care. I'm going to pick a random one. I'm not too fussed. You know what's crazy? My thievery is only level 7. That goes to show that I don't steal. I'm a good person. Marksman. This one is going to be very low all the way through the game. I don't really use bows. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain 20% slower and your shot will be 50% stronger. That's not bad, you know. Anything else? Not looking like there is going to be anything else to do. That was like a week's worth of levels that I haven't bothered to do. They do... That looks like hands, by the way. Yeah, they do depict this time period to be like the worst. Like, it's beggars, like... I mean, there's probably a lot of beggars now, but... Not... In here? That's got to be it, right? There's a guard at the door.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Oh yeah, it's gonna have a fight going on here. Who is she? Ah, man. You're ruining it.
Another step.
But who is she? She's a menace.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
Come on, doggy. We're here. Henry's gonna save the day.
He's one of them! You are Get him, fucker! We'll kick your ass! Knock him up! Take that fucker out! The devil! Take that! Come! Hey! Come on, man! Come and help me with this bastard! You watch it!
Oh. Okay, that was not needed, a little jump there. Oh, I missed. I missed.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Sick him up. Get him up.
Deal with that last one.
I can't stomach you!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm alright. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
I'm the one who should apologise. Yeah, that's a good point.
I should be the one apologising. Some of it is my handiwork.
It won't be your concern, though. I promise. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
I helped you in a fight. Now that just sounds like I'm just using that as an excuse. It's your duty. We're on the same side. It's your duty. Why would I say it's your duty? Because I mean, it is his home.
It's your noble duty to help me.
I know of no such duty. I have no ties to Lord Capon's family.
Except for his squire saving your neck just now.
I suppose
Rosa?
you're right. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
No one will. Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
I know exactly how this is gonna be. What should I do with him?
We'll have to untie your hands then. What should I do?
There might be something. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
You want to blackmail him? Why doesn't Sigismund know? I'm gonna say that.
I see. You want to blackmail Vavak?
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him that would put him in his place for good. Some kind of evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
I ain't gonna lie, Rosa. I like gingers. I do like ginger. Let me talk to you, Rosa. 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 I'm like one of those guys a lot of women hate recently. Or recently, I feel like the ones that just don't get to know the answer. No, not they don't take no for an answer. Can I talk to you?
Sorry.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Ooh, nice little house here. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
Take care of yourself,
I told you.
stranger.
How long are you gonna keep moving?
I hope you come back to us soon. Get going. I hope Christian helps.
Okay, yeah. My person just couldn't take no for an answer.
Pardon me.
Can I get past you guys? Ow.
Somebody's lying here.
Nice. Can I loot the body? Thank you guys. Nice legs, nice legs. Ooh, that's nice. Take that. 100. 500 legs. Nice. 300? No, damn. This is extortion down in this place. Nice. 200. Oh, we had Groschen. I'll take Groschen. No, none of these guys already had anything. That guy had Groschen. I'll go back to him in a minute. 100 and Saxon. Oh, that's not bad. Figure out which one's better. I'll take that just in case. With that Groschen. Yeah, I hope the grave digger doesn't. Hope the grave digger doesn't show up anytime soon. Hey, bro. I didn't realize you were that close to me, to be quite honest with you. Now, I've always kind of noticed that my armor is kind of lacking in some ways. Is that better? I don't know, I can't tell. I feel like that one's better. No, that one's better. The Italian, Italiano. Ooh. How much food have I eaten? How much does this give me? Don't know, but I've just eaten it. It's nearly given me quite a bit, actually. Alright, don't have to be too over encumbered. Alright, let's have a look and see what this is, yeah? Is it going to be on the outside? Yeah. Oh, but it's up near Orson. He did mention that, so I'm just going to cheese it and, you know, run there. I can't honestly imagine Henry speed running it by running the right up there. What's this? A massacre. Villager arguing. Someone might butcher a cow. What? I can't avoid that. I guess I have to see what's going on. Hi guys, hi. What's going on here?
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell.
Give us
I've got other things better to do.
We've got.
What do you want from me? Who are you anyways? Who is running away from here?
Didn't you not just...
Back. Oh no.
This whole thing... The mass... Oh! Thank you, Henry. And while you're there... What am I... You'll do just... Wait for... Don't listen, but before...
I'd like to go back over it one more time. This isn't a job for me.
You want... It's only... I wouldn't go for that offer. Whatever you... If you ever find...
It's not my issue. I've got other things to do. I've got to go to Horsam. I swear, if I get stopped again by these guys from like seconds as I leave, I'll be annoyed. Okay, they didn't. Good. A young girl is standing alone by the road and she looks like she is waiting for someone. I'm not believing that for the life of me. She's definitely... They have them nowadays. A bait girl, that's it. They're just... Ew. It's like a woman that baits men into a trap and other men show up and either rob you or, you know, worse stuff. That's why you don't just trust anything you hear. You gotta make sure that you take it slow. Oh, Henry, as if you're tired again. Why is this burnt down though?
Good to see you.
So, good to see you too. Can I just be honest with you guys real quick? I have already forgotten the name of the entrance to get in there, so I hope Henry automatically says it. This way. I'm going the right way. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Yeah, it's just a little trek.
Matt!
Sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to shout at you. Yeah, there you are. I can see you through the bush.
Go!
Deforestation already. It's probably a lot worse now because, like, you got paper. What else can be made by cutting down trees? What could you, in the comments, could you guys tell me what else can be cut or made with cutting down trees? I know paper can, but I don't know what else can.
Whoa!
Hi guys, hi. Is that him now?
God be with you. How's the watch going?
His own crew and use virgin veins.
Christian.
Paul's son is hogged there without fixing props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, Steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery-pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off.
Hello, Christian.
Hey!
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Okay. Let's go! You learn mining officials, silver mining, and ore merchants. I've got stick drip.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask, how do you pronounce his name? Fett? Feet? Feet. I know a friend that likes feet. Wouldn't they suspect something? So, Feast of St. Yeah.
So, I'm supposed to ask about the Feast of St. Petronilla?
It was just a few days ago. I reckon it'll be fresh in their memory. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like, calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or... But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll be your nephew.
Pretending to be your nephew sounds like the best option.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Will do, sir. Let's go. So don't change my okay, I've just had an absolute brain fight in my head. Don't change my story. I'm his nephew. Or if I want to choose something else, just stay as that one thing. So I'll be like, I'm his nephew, blah 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 blah. Find out the amount of mine. Okay, yeah. So where is he? Yes, that one.
Are you Foreman Samko?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm his nephew. He wants me to learn about his work.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice pot. Minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Alright, let's play mine then.
I may not look like it, but I'm not wanting for groschen. I'll pay you if you talk to me.
All right, Mara. That works for me. Tell us what you want to ken.
How do you mine?
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
Yeah, I didn't get a word of that. How much do you make?
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a groschen a corf is no.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
How much do you mine on the Feast
How many
of...
corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
Okay, so we found out he said 34. I'm gonna be that guy and I'm going to put 34 into my phone just so I know that that's the right answer. I don't want to hear it. I'm very, very cheesy when it comes to these type of video games. 34, he said. 34. 34. How do you rest?
So how do you rest? Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
That's all I need to know.
I had to ask him about, you know, when if he rests and stuff like that. I don't want to bring too much attention to myself. I'm Henry of Scarlet. I'm a spy. So, F. Who's F? Oh, enter the mines? I don't want to enter the mines right now. I want to ask these guys about... Is he up here? He's definitely behind the barn. So he was 34. Where is he? Are they all in the mines? Am I being stupid? I should have went in the mines, shouldn't I? Yeah, they're all in the mines. I knew I needed to go in the mines, but I wasn't entirely sure if I had to. The mines are under this rock here. Yeah. I'll get my torch out just to make sure that I can see what's going on. It's going to be dark in there. This game can be quite eerie at times, I could say that myself. G, we're close to G. There he is. Here's number GG. This guy? Alright.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're Hewin?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm his nephew, Henry. I'm supposed to see what the work in the mine is all about.
He's grooming a successor, eh? But you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I'll just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner about?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How do you mine ore?
How exactly do you mine ore?
That's a good question.
Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya?
No.
You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
Okay, so that's cool.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in course. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
How much do you make? I'm trying to... Okay, let me just... I'll weave this question in there.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Sir Christian himself can tell you how much he's got written down in the mine book.
I don't...
I don't want anything for free, if you know what I mean. How does the jingle of groschen sound to you?
Sounds canny to me. Listen up then, I'll tell you. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Ooh.
Thanks.
That's a little different from what the guy did a minute ago. He said 34. How much do you make?
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh in a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
I just gave him so much money to the point that he might not need to work again. I just need to make sure that I put his name down as 36 Frank. There's another bit of hole, isn't there? Yeah, this way. Oh, there we are. Let's go to H. If he gives us 36, the guy up top is a liar. And it means that he's been skimping it and giving it to whatever his name is. Wouldn't you be scared to be down there? Like, I feel like I'd be scared to be in the mines. I hate the dark. And not because I'm scared of it. It's just, it's eerie, man. It's always been like that. Oh, hello. Why you seem like you ain't doing no work? Back in the day, or even nowadays, if you just walk around, you might even be able to just get away with not doing any work at all. Please have a right side so I can go. Yeah, it does good. I was a little concerned I went around the wrong way. H is like around here. Down here. This way. Oh no. Oh no, we're going left again. God, it's hard to find your way out. This way. This way. What's going on here? His name is Paul.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm his nephew. He wanted me to learn about his job, so here I am. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the Feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him.
That's rough.
Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. I'm sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him.
When he said I raised him from the nipper, I honestly, as bad as it sounds, I know what he's saying. He raised him since he was on his sister's nipple, which is breastfeeding. That's terrible. I'm starting to learn the lingo.
On a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, I can't even forgive myself.
It wasn't your fault.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Of course.
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and all
our Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine,
copper,
and may
tin,
the holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask
eternal
that you
glory
bless my
through our
brother,
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The angel of
damnation.
the Lord declared
Bring his
to
soul
Mary,
to eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord, our
Hail
Saviour
Mary.
and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid
Amen.
of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
I know he's praying, but I want my questions done.
You gonna answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
Their eyes are so strange.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the banking coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
It is so hard to figure out what they're saying half the time.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
30?
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye, but every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or two a month, you know.
Ooh.
That's life like.
Alright, cool.
That's all I need to know.
If you say so, Mara.
You told me a very, very touching story, but I need to go do stuff. God, I turn around, can't see anything. My helmet. There we go. So I'm confused. Was I trying to make a total? Because 34 and 36 seems more closer and reasonable, but 30, it's like he's using that as an excuse. How do I get out of it? I just realized I may be lost. I'm going to see if I can make my way out. Making my way downtown, walking fast. I'm trying to get out of this cave because I'm scared. So 34, 36. I don't understand. Maybe he'll be able to tell me. Why can't I go up this? That's a bit strange there, but okay. I mean, I can't judge. Can't go up that way. Left, right, because they didn't go down, we went up. Hey, boo, are you still stood here? Oh, I can't get that way. So it's this way. Feels like I'm playing Minecraft because of how often you go in deep into these little caves. You get so many different corridors. Damn, it's bright out here. Put that way. Let's go and see. Let's go and see. He's up, so he's up there. Because if you look close, you can see the up sign. Oh, oh, Christian, hello. Come on down the stairs, birdie. I found out the numbers of the...
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'm going to say more.
I'd say it's more.
Seriously? Why would anyone report more than they actually mined? The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Should I accuse them? What about
Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate.
Yeah.
Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Throw them all under the fucking... Throw them all under the car. I don't know what the word is. So, Feet and Herman are the ones that are doing the crime. You criminal scum. A word.
Word, Foreman.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you count...
You're the one counting the corvs of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corvs on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated.
No.
Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
Well, you're going under then. Simple. You're just a pawn.
If you don't want to get hurt, you should start talking. By keeping silent, you're just begging to get some bones broken. And be disgraced, because the truth will come out anyway.
Well, calm down a little. We don't have to fight. I'll tell you everything. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books, like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was the fella?
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
You said, I don't scare easy, and then consist to be scared of me from one word. How long has this been going on?
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Neither do I. Who gave you the money?
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Christian won't...
Clear as a bell.
Yeah, we've got so much on this guy. If I have an option to sit there and throw him under the bus, I'm doing the same thing. You don't steal. Robbery is bad. Naughty. So we're going to sit there and throw him under the bus if we can. Hey. Hey, Herman. You're done for.
Priesen sei der Herr.
We need to talk.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Well, that's clear. What sort of, like, get out is that? Then somebody is lying. And that guy just told me 2 seconds ago that he's in on it. You're reporting false numbers. You'll swing for this.
Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime. You'll swing for this, Herman.
I told you, I do not know anything. I have nothing to do with this Scheiße. Foreman Fett counts the corpse here. Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault.
Right.
It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
They are. We already know this. He doesn't seem that bad. I think he just got roped into it. The other guy on the other hand, he was not going to say anything from the start. This guy just, oh my god. How long has it been going on for?
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Oh, it goes up the chain then, I think. Is Vavak behind this?
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret. So just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think he's a bad one. Ember's up here, isn't it? No. Tell Christian what you found. Feet is getting on the front of the bus. And that guy seems to be okay. He's not terrible. Let's talk to him. I talked to Feet and Herman.
Talked to Fett and Herman.
I'm going to call them Feet anyways.
Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
Okay, I don't really need to look at what I need to... I got it.
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the Feast of St. Petronilla. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
So, dressed as a noble, so I need to go to the tailor again, because I don't remember having any of the other stuff that I had originally beforehand. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry to say this, but that is where... Oh, stick drift. Is where we're going to call it. I hope you enjoyed our little investigation. Call us Sherlock Holmes or Henry of Sherlock. I don't have a clue. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and comment for some more, and I will see you in the next one.